What's up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. So this is another one for Michael. We've got quite a few to do for Michael. So we're going to put a big dent into that this weekend, and we'll probably finish up the rest next weekend. And what that is, this time, is Benthic Realm. We've done some Benthic Realm before. This one's Untethered. Apparently, according to Michael, this has twin brothers in it playing on drums. That's always cool. Whenever you can play in a band with your brother, family member of any kind. A good friend of mine played in a band with his dad and his three brothers. It was just them. And they just had so much fun together. That's great. Untethered, Benthic Realm. I thought this was the song. I guess I'm incorrect on that, because I think that was a Motion Device song, if I'm not mistaken, and he said that. So I apologize about the twin brothers comment. I got the wrong one, I think. This is a good start. I have no idea what that cab is. I thought it was an orange. People make fun of the way I say orange. That's a dual rectifier amplifier, but I can't. And maybe it's a Fortin. I'm trying to figure out what it's a 212, but I don't know what the hell it is. Actually, it might be a 412. Yeah, it's a 412. What am I thinking? These guys are so doomed. I love it, man. Excuse me, these gals. So I'm guessing it's the bass player girl that's doing it, but it sounds like a guy. There's a really faint backing vocal, and it's so faint. But it's sitting really well in the mix. It's one of those things you really don't notice unless you're listening for it. But it really does add a little depth there to her vocals. If you listen really close, you can hear it. So the thing about doom metal, or whatever you want to call this, I don't care what you label it. It's a lot of times very simple to play. Okay. It's one of the easiest genres to play if you're going to play an instrument. However, and it's a big however, putting the right riffs with the right chord structure, progression, if you will, is essential to a good doom metal song. And it can go awry on you very quickly. And then it can get because it's riff laden, doom metal tends to be very riff heavy. If the riff isn't good enough to sustain, and in this case, it's a 6 minute and 40-second song, you have to be careful because it can wear on you. It can get very repetitious. And that's true. And it's not the song I'm talking about. I'm talking about doom metal, period. But these young ladies do seem to be changing things up enough, especially the guitar player. Bass player is it's pretty strict, but she probably needs to be, which will allow the guitar player to go off script a little bit more. So she's doing it enough to keep your interest in it. So this is something that Black Sabbath was notorious for, is just changing the riff right in the middle of the song. And again, what does that do? It adds some dynamic. It keeps your interest. It doesn't allow the song to get stale on you. That's a 610 cab, which is a bass cab. You know, when I write a riff in the doom genre, if you will, one of the things that I always try to do is I try to pronounce the word doom with my guitar. And how do you do that? This is how you do it. Doom, doom, doom. Right on, ladies. Nice work, ladies. Doom. All right. I liked it. I liked it enough that I'm going to put it on the playlist. Ding, ding. Now, a couple of things. When it first started, I wasn't sure if it was a live performance or not. We cleared that up as soon as she played her solo because you could still hear the rhythm guitar track going on. So, and then I noticed during the lip syncing portion at the end, she miscued a little bit. But regardless, the only reason I bring that up is because it's hard for a three-piece band to translate live sometimes. Now, we have heard a live song from them before, and so we know they still sound good. But it can be a little empty sounding sometimes with a three-piece band. So I think that was noteworthy there. But yeah, it was a good song though, and it was good enough. It kept my interest enough that it definitely belongs in the playlist. Metal Biker Dude Face.